Hey, good one here, and eventually we will like, subscribe, share, comment, all that good stuff. Help promote and rank up my channel. You put the you in YouTube, can't do it without you. Any and all interactions you do down there, like, subscribe, comment, all that, even dislike, helps the channel grow, helps the channel get noticed. So, today we're going to be talking about the big news. Not the sellout, not the Warner Brothers sellout to Paramount, but we're going to be talking about the new DC animated shows announced. The Batman one, the Superman one. And apologies for getting behind on this channel, but I've got 4 toddlers that are sick in rotation, and it rotated back to the first one and begun all over again. And it's just like waking up in the morning, Daddy? In a press release, Warner Media details the series will be an all-new kids and family animated series that will indoctrinate your children, try to brainwash them with exaggerated woke social commentary that it will follow 20-something Clark Kent, the bright and driven Lois Lane, and their best friend Jimmy Olsen as they begin to discover who they are and everything they can accomplish together as an investigative reporting team at the Daily Planet. And because they're reporters, and almost all reporters are hardcore woke leftists and stuff, expect a lot of that to be in this show, because these days, this day and age, that's what you get from your reporters, from your entertainment, woke leftist propaganda. Specifically, the series will follow Clark as he builds a secret Superman identity and embraces his role as the hero of Metropolis. How much do you want to bet that it's racial issues conveyed through Jimmy Olsen and Lois Lane that inspires him to be a hero? It's gonna be full-on, like, propaganda. No, it could actually be really good. The 90s one was great, and it's about damn time Superman comes back with a series. But the problem is, since Bruce Timm days, since, like, Justice League, since all that stuff ended, most of these cartoons have been very wacky, overtly wacky. As you can see here, this already looks pretty wacky. It also looks pretty woke because she's got the short hair, the crazy wild-eyed feminist look, and just chop off all of her own hair and go over there and nag Clark Kent to death, telling him don't mansplain to her and shit like that. Expect a lot of that stuff. And Jimmy Olsen also looks a little feminine, maybe. Perhaps he's not just going to be black. Perhaps he's going to be gay too. And that's some of the things they're going to convey to children. As for Lois Lane, she is now growing into a star investigative journalist. It takes aspiring photographer Jimmy Olsen under her wing. While all of this is happening, Clark and Lois are falling in love, sharing adventures, taking down bad guys, stumbling over secrets, and discovering what it means to be Superman and Lois. What it means to be Superman and Lois. What does it mean to be Lois? That's a very strange statement. Head of Kids and Family Programming at Warner Brothers, Amy Friedman, commented on the show. Superman has remained one of the most iconic and beloved superheroes in the world. His first take from Warner Brothers animation team delivers a modern, relatable Clark Kent alongside a fearless, whip-smart Lois Lane, who are navigating the small task of both becoming adults and trying to save the world, she added. That's very strange, too. So, a relatable Clark Kent alongside a fearless, whip-smart Lois Lane. That's very strange. That's also another very telling thing. Sam Register, president of Warner Brothers Animation and Cartoon Network Studios, provided his own statement. It's been a great partnership working with Cartoon Network and HBO Max to bring more DC superheroes to the platform in new and creatively interesting ways, like race-swapping characters that already exist. He added, "This is the first animated Superman series in many years, and we want to tell our Superman story through the trio of..." That's another very telling thing. Our Superman story. Not traditional story, and not what you expect from Superman. Subvert your expectations. We're telling our Superman story. Go fuck yourself. Through the trio of Clark, Lois, and Jimmy, whose relationship dynamic will allow for rich, serialized, and engaging stories as we explore their lives as individuals and their journey together as friends. Jack Quaid, who typically plays this kind of cuck role, he's supposed to be in like Scream 5 or whatever. He typically plays this stuck in the friend zone type guy, or at least that's what I'm familiar with him as from The Boys. Playing the voice of Superman. So, yeah. He will be joined by Alice Lee, who will take on the role of Lois Lane. She plays Emily in Zoe's Extraordinary Playlist. What? What? She's not white and she's playing a white character? What happened to... That's Istanphobe! This series will be produced by Warner Brothers Animation, with Register serving as executive producer. Jake White and Brendan Cogler will be co-executive producers, while She-Ra and the Princesses of Power, Josie Campbell, will be a co-producer. Campbell was the head writer for She-Ra and the Princesses of Power. Uh-oh, feminist propaganda. This show has already been ordered for 2 seasons by HBO Max and Cartoon Network. What do you make of this announcement? Do you plan on checking this out with the rest of your family and kids? I'll check it out before my kids. See what I think of it before I let them potentially get indoctrinated by propaganda. But let me know your thoughts and opinions, your take on it in the comments section. On the flip side of things, Matt Reeves, J.J. Abrams, and Bruce Timm creating new animated Batman series that will be a reimagining of the Batman mythology. This could actually be great news. Those are 3 very, very big names. But the most important one to focus on here is Bruce Timm, who has a legacy in the DCAU, DC Animated Universe. He built this shit up. He's the man, the myth, the legend, from Batman 90s animated series to Superman 90s animated series to Justice League Unlimited. They did Batman Beyond. They had a great little universe going there. Matt Reeves, J.J. Abrams, and Bruce Timm creating that. Now, Matt Reeves, I can't criticize too much. I haven't really seen the work of him, but I do know that his movie does race swap Catwoman. J.J. Abrams, he's woke as hell. His company is woke as hell. They try to indoctrinate their own employees with all this diversity matters stuff and white privilege stuff. So, those two can be very concerning things right there, but Bruce Timm being involved, maybe he's got some pull. What level is Bruce Timm involved? Let's find out. DC Comics and HBO Max are creating a brand new Batman animated series titled Batman Cape Crusader that is being executive produced by Bruce Timm, J.J. Abrams, and Matt Reeves. Now, I don't know if Bruce Timm's gone woke as hell like everybody else. In a press release, Warner Media details the series will be a reimagining of the Batman mythology. The press release goes on to state they will once again reinvent Batman in his iconic rogues gallery with a sophisticated storytelling, nuanced characters, intense action sequences, all set in a visually striking world. Now, I'm wondering what kind of animation they're going to go with. Warner Media is hoping to recapture the magic of Batman the 90s animated series, but with modern technology. The press release explains the series will utilize state-of-the-art animation techniques and technologies available. The series was announced by Warner Brothers, Global Kids, Young Adults, and Classic Presidents, Tom, whatever the hell your name is, and Warner Brothers Animation and Cartoon Network Studios President Sam Register. Register made it clear they want to recapture the magic of the Batman 90s animated series. He stated the series was a masterpiece that shaped the perception of the character for an entire generation of fans. He added, it is in the spirit that we are bringing together 3 master storytellers. And I would not say that J.J. Abrams is a master storyteller, and I can't say Matt Reeves is either. I can definitely say that J.J. Abrams is not a master storyteller. I can't say that about Matt Reeves. Well, that remains to be seen. But Bruce Timm, hell yeah, each with their own. So, I understand the characters and all that. This could really be great. It's always fun to feed the insatiable appetite fans have for all things Batman. Batman Cape Crusader will entertain first-time and die-hard fans alike. With such impressive creative team in place, we know we have another future Batman classic in the making. Do not get ahead of yourself. The Bruce Timm name will draw a crowd, will give you a guaranteed audience, but J.J. Abrams is not... Anyways, in a joint statement, Timms, Abrams, and Reeves relate, we are beyond excited to be working together to bring back this character. I wouldn't be excited to work with him, Tim. to tell engrossing new stories in Gotham City. They added the series will be thrilling, cinematic, and it's going to return Batman to his noir roots while diving deeper into the psychology of these iconic characters. We cannot wait to share this new world. What are the odds that a bunch of people are going to be race swapped and all that because Matt Reeves involved? I expect the Black Catwoman. The series will be produced by Warner Brothers Animation, Bad Robot Productions, which is very concerning. I'll give it a shot. Right now, my expectations are at 50-50. You got J.J. Abrams and Matt Reeves. Matt Reeves is a big question mark for me. J.J. Abrams has a woke leftist batshit crazy idiot that fucks everything up he touches. Bruce Timm is a legend. What are the odds? It all comes down to who has the most pull over the show's creative directions and decisions. Ultimately, that needs to be Tim. He's the one with the proven success to make this type of stuff work. He's the one they need to listen to. He's the one that they need to bend the knee to when it comes to this stuff. But hopefully, it hasn't turned into some crazy ass woke leftist type. And I'm actually very interested in this one, but like I said, my expectations are at 50-50. What do you think of this? What do you make of this? Are you interested in it? You could check out another video I've done where they talked about rebooting the Batman, and I guess this is ultimately the kind of reboot or thing that they're going with. Check out that video to get more of my thoughts and opinions on how great that Batman series was. How it could compare up to a modern take. Anyways, let me know your thoughts and opinions in the comment section. Check out that video. Fake Goodwin here. Eventually we will. Like, subscribe, share, comment, all that good stuff. Stay awesome. Rock on.